In just 7 days, I lost 9.8 pounds and 1.6% of my body fat. I did all of this with no hunger pains and no extreme workouts. Just a simple journey back in time to the Garden of Eden. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to eat like Adam and Eve? Well, I did. So I embarked on a journey to follow exactly what I think God wanted us to eat while we were in the Garden of Eden. So join me as I share this journey of blending faith and fitness with what I'm calling the Eden Detox. So imagine this, the Garden of Eden. It's the ultimate outdoor adventure. No hustle and bustle, just nature and you. And it is here where we meet Adam and Eve, living in the garden with all the freshest fruits and vegetables that they can eat. Everything they ate was at its purest, most simplest form. No pesticides or GMOs or fancy chemicals making it grow. It was exactly how God intended our food to be. So this got me thinking, with all the food options we have today, could I eat like Adam and Eve did while they were in the garden? This wasn't about just losing a few pounds. This was about taking my faith into action. I wanted to simplify my life, my fitness, and connect with my faith in a way that I've never done before. So what did I do over the 7 days? So day one, I did a water-only day of fasting. It was just me and drinking water. If you've never done a 1-day water fast before, I highly suggest you check out this video here or here, and it will help walk you through the process on how to get the most out of a fast. But what was great about this 1 day, I had no hunger pains at all during this 1 day. All I did was whenever I would normally eat, I would drink 24 ounces of water. A bottle just like this was my friend throughout the day. Later on in this video, I'll go into a little bit more on what I actually did physically during each day, but to follow with what I was eating, day 2 through 7, I ate only seed-bearing plants. If you've watched any of my videos, I classify this as fruits, vegetables, beans, and nuts. And I kept these at their simplest, freshest form. That's what I ate over the 7 days. But what did I physically do during the 7 days? Like I said in the intro, I did not do any extreme working out during the 7 days. But every day I did spend 40 minutes walking. I did this while walking on the treadmill at my local gym. An incline at 7.5 and a speed of 3 was enough to get me going, but by no means was I out of breath. If you were standing next to me, you and I could have had a conversation the whole time. It was in these segments of 40 minutes while I was walking on the treadmill that I really took the time to listen to sermons and dive deeper into my faith. This was my time, just me and God, focusing on what I needed to work on personally to grow deeper in my faith. So as I've kind of hinted at it, let me get more in depth into my own personal journey doing this detox. The first thing I noticed was I was really surprised that I had no hunger pains at all throughout the 7 days. Even with only drinking water for the whole day of the first day, at no time was I hungry or craving food I normally crave. I didn't find myself raiding the fridge at midnight or daydreaming about pizza and candy. The second thing that surprised me that I was a little bit nervous about was the actual physical element of walking every day. These 40 minutes actually turned into the highlight of my day each day. I looked forward to going to the gym. This wasn't about breaking a sweat. This was me time. Well, me and God time. This was a time I tuned into some sermons, got lost into my thoughts, and honestly, just meditated and prayed to God. Each walk was almost like its own mini retreat. And for the water part of this, while I do suggest you know where a bathroom is at any given time because of how much water you will be drinking, I found by the end of day 2, my body almost craved more water. So it was during my walking with God that I really started focusing on Adam and Eve. And by focusing on them and doing this detox, it really gave me some food for thought. That was a bad pun. But it did get me kind of thinking about how I almost had more empathy for them in being tempted by eating something they weren't supposed to be eating. But overall, this detox was a huge win for me. Not only did I lose some weight, but I also gained great insight into my personal walk with God. It was also nice to just have a simpler way of life. By eating just seed-bearing plants, I found 4 to 5 meals I just ate continually throughout the week. A soup here for lunch, a salad here for dinner, a smoothie for breakfast, a fruit bar for snack. But I can't stress enough that while the physical part and the results that came from it were important, the spiritual component to it is really what takes this detox to the next level. First off, eating like Adam and Eve, it felt like stepping back in time and doing everything that was simple, pure, and deeply connected with God. I didn't take every meal for granted. I felt by eating them, I was almost thanking God for what He provides for us. And then the walks. Even though I burned calories while doing it, they became my time of meditation. And my biggest takeaway while doing the Eden Detox was understanding temptation. Living this simply made me think about the moments with the forbidden fruit. I mean, with all the goodness around, why want more? Why listen to that serpent? But then haven't we all been there before? Wanting something just because we're told it's off limits. This story in the Bible is just a reminder that we are all humans, making mistakes, learning, and growing from them. I like to think of the Eden Detox as a physical and spiritual reset button on my life and body. It wasn't about getting closer to my physical roots, but also reconnecting my spiritual foundation. And that's priceless. By doing the Eden Detox, I found so many holistic benefits. The 40-minute walk gently activated my metabolism, improved my cardiovascular health without the strain of high-intensity workouts. By eating only seed-bearing plants, I packed my body with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that promoted overall health, great skin, and increased my energy. The combination of eating clean and daily reflection really cleared my mind. I felt more focused, less stressed, and generally more present in my day-to-day life. By drinking more water than I normally do, it ensured my body flushed out toxins and improved my digestion. The lack of hunger was maybe the biggest surprise. By eating nutrient-dense foods that kept me satisfied, they curbed all unnecessary cravings and taught me the difference between truly being hungry and just having a habit of eating. Now, I'm not saying everybody should do the Eden Detox, but maybe, just maybe, give it some thought. If not for the health benefits, and for the chance to connect a little bit more with yourself and your faith. If you're feeling adventurous, give it a shot. When you're done, head down to the comments down below. I would love to hear about your journey. Hey, if you found this at all interesting or even a tad inspiring, give that like button some love and consider subscribing to this channel. More videos to come as I help you connect your faith with your weight loss journey. The best thing for you to do next is to check out one of these 2 videos. Remember, your health is not just about the destination, but also the path you take to get there. God bless. Finish strong, and I'm going to see you in one of these 2 videos.